One thing that came to my mind was this idea of being authentic. Um, I was thinking about how I could talk about a book that I like or, I don't know, a topic I've been considering. But there's an element of like try hard in there and it just wouldn't be authentic. And I think that what's important with these videos right now is authenticity. And actually it's a thought that I've thought of recently and something that I think is important to think about is AI right now is changing the world. No one's arguing that. It's completely changing everything. And I think humans are having a bit of an identity crisis. And the question is, what are we good for? I mean, if AI is going to be able to replace all of our jobs, all of the things that we find purpose in, where do we find purpose? And I think the answer is just in our humanity. The thing that AI doesn't have anymore, or sorry, the thing that AI doesn't have is it isn't human. It can't have a human experience. And so, recently there's been a lot of YouTube's shifted its monetization policy to no longer monetize channels that basically like faceless AI channels, essentially, right? And I was thinking about this, and it's interesting because it's essentially pushing uh, a very specific type of video on YouTube, which is a human video. We want to watch humans, right? And we're now getting videos that don't need to be humans. It's just like raw information. If you ask ChatGPT, hey, how do I do this? It'll give you an answer. But the thing that distinguishes us from AI is our humanness. And that's actually 100% what authenticity is right now. Look, I could have ChatGPT write me a script for this video, and I could like use my voice and my body and whatever to read it out to you. But even though it's not a faceless AI video, in a way it kind of is, because I'm just kind of this like human puppet, right? If I gave you my honest, authentic thoughts and feelings and like raw human experience and emotions, um, that's something that AI won't be able to replicate. It just won't. I mean, it could replicate it, but it won't ever be real. It won't ever be a human being. It will be simulacra, right? It'll be like close to what a human is. It'll be imperceptible, but it won't be real. And that's kind of the big bonus that we still have as humans over AI. They can never take away the humanness of us, which is like the flaws and the minor characteristic things that just make us human. And that's interesting. I was talking to my dad this morning about this concept, and he was like, why would people even ever use Reddit anymore? I mean, you can just get all the answers from ChatGPT. And my argument was, you have the sense of community on Reddit. You have that sense of humans getting together and sharing their thoughts. So yeah, you can get all the answers from ChatGPT, but wouldn't you also want to get a human response, a human connection? And I think that's what YouTube is good at, is like a visual representation of that human experience and like actual human community. And I know that that's what YouTube wants to build and maintain. And I think that's interesting.